Thank you very much. So I want to show you an interesting library. It's called Transcrypt, and it's kind of a transpiler for transpiling Python code to JavaScript. And I looked into several libraries actually, and I found this one quite useful. Why? It's actually very simple to use. So it actually works like this. Just a moment. Let me check here. Where do I have it? Notes. So I wrote a kind of documentation for it. It's called Transcript Examples, and you can find it on GitHub. So that is actually the address. It's github.com, Bunkahle, and then it's Transcript Examples, a kind of tutorial. And it makes it easier because if you look into the official documentation from Jacques de Hoog, that's a maintainer of Transcrypt, actually it starts quite complicated. So I work on it and try to make some easy examples for myself to learn it. And so if you're interested in looking it up, actually it's a kind of documentation, it's a kind of tutorial. And how does it work? You write a kind of Python code. It's a kind of pseudo Python code. It's not really Python code, but something in between JavaScript and Python. And after you wrote it, you can here transcript it. That means you install the library Transcrypt, and then on an online tool, you just type in Transcrypt, and you throw in your Python code. That's alerts2.py. And this gives you, he's transpiling it to JavaScript, and you can include it into any HTML document. The inclusion is like this. It's generating a kind of folder. It's called underline, underlines, JavaScript, underline. And there you have the JavaScript scripts. And you can easily implement it. So actually it's done offline. It's not on the flow. There are other libraries who are doing that on the flow. But it takes time and is more consuming, resource and consuming. So that is actually something you can do, and it's quite easy to do. It's very near to JavaScript, so you don't have to really learn something. So the learning curve is quite steep. It's easy to use. So my recommendation for everybody who's looking for something to write in Python but doesn't want to go with JavaScript, that's actually a good in-between Python and JavaScript. So that's something I could... The talk is too short to show it in depth, but you can look it up, as I said, on my GitHub page here. And there is all kind of examples. You can also include jQuery and all kind of stuff you do in JavaScript. So have a look at it, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.